Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Closed End Corner. I'm David Schachter, Senior Vice President at Gabelli Funds. In our previous video, Back to the Future with Closed End Funds, we took a look at the longevity of closed end funds, which have been around for over 100 years, much longer than mutual funds and ETFs. However, the future of closed end funds is in jeopardy. Today, in the Closed End Corner, we'll examine the manifestation of short-term value extraction versus long-term value creation that is underlying what the Investment Company Institute describes as an existential threat to closed-end funds. The affliction of immediate gratification has been deeply embedded into our culture for decades. In a 1989 New York Times article, Richard G. Darman describes the populace had contracted an affliction of now-nowism, our collective short-sightedness, our obsession with the here and now, our reluctance to adequately address the future. Academic and economic experts have also been examining this issue. David Mullins, formerly from the Board of Governors of the Federal Reserve, wrote, "Why is it, we may fairly ask, that American businesses and those who own them have developed a reputation for seeking short-term gain to the exclusion of long-term achievement?" One of the best examples of short-term thinking is the federal budget deficit. Just look at where kicking the can down the road has gotten us. Perhaps a behavioral explanation is offered by the following quote.
People like immediacy and gratification and prefer positive outcomes to occur sooner rather than later. Humans like to track progress in the smallest time segments as practicable, even when the data gathered is not relevant in assessing whether the desired goals is likely to be achieved.
Here's a quote from the Aspen Institute, Overcoming Short-Termism.
America's pension funds, insurance companies, and endowments collect funds today for benefits that will be paid out many years from now. They are the ideal source of the patient capital our country needs in order to be competitive.
Patient capital indeed. Closed-end funds are a metaphor for dedicated long-term investment, the aforementioned patient capital. In his book, Short-Term America, author Michael Jacobs writes,
support the establishment of a new breed of investment firms whose approach is to make significant long-term investments in a limited number of companies. At the present time, there's only one organization that invests in a manner similar to this, but is not typically thought of as an investment firm. Berkshire Hathaway, the company controlled by Warren Buffett, essentially applies this investment philosophy.
Berkshire Hathaway's investment approach may be viewed as analogous to a closed-end funds. Here's a quote regarding investment myopia and its consequences.
Myopia. The stock market undervalues investments that will pay off only in the long run. Firms must maximize the stock price or risk a takeover. Yet by pursuing stock price maximizations, managers destroy long-run value.
The historic place and mission of closed-end funds is being undermined by short-term value extraction. It does not have to be. This is not an inexorable or desirable outcome. To learn more about closed-end funds and show your support, please subscribe to GabelliTV to see more videos in the Closed End Corner. Thank you.